Taurus, what's up my peeps? How you all doing? Welcome. Hey Bruno, my dog. He's definitely not going to get up here now. Oh, by the way, just quickly off the point, for any of you out there, and maybe share this with somebody else as well, I live in South Africa and it's really becoming summer now. I've got my beautiful Jack Russell. Some of you have seen him before, some of you haven't seen him. And because it's getting summer in this part of the world, his skin is getting very dry and it got like a little scratchy and stuff like that. And Jack Russells don't typically do well in very hot weather. So, you can always put like a little bit of oil in on their food. Like I like to use coconut oil, so a bit of oil really does miracles. It just gives them that extra bit of sort of like oil that really, really helps them. Okay. Anyway, let's get into the reading. Taurus. So this is a general reading. It is for love. It's a twin flame reading. Take it as it resonates. Let's see what we got, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. When it comes to love for you, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're doing super, super, super amazing. Okay. Oh, okay. This card is coming out here for you right away from the Thought Tarot deck. And it is the Five of Wands and it is Strive. It sort of came like out, sort of like on its side. To me, this is one of the most beautiful cards in this deck. The color is beautiful. It's just amazing. And it speaks about amazingly improving situations here for you, Taurus, which I'm really, really happy about because I did record this reading for you last week, but then my phone got lost, or let's rather rephrase that. This dog. I left it in somebody's car and then I couldn't get it back. But I really didn't like that reading. It felt like the energy was just so nauseatingly heavy. So I like the fact that I can see some beautiful improvements in energy there for you at the moment, Taurus. You know, I see a beautiful balance in love. I can see that you had a lot that you needed to deal with. I can see that your energy was heavy and it affected you in all different areas, So because remember, when we speak about love, especially when we speak about twin flame love, it is that beautiful special connection. And, we can only really make that connection when we ourselves are at our best. And I can see that for some of you, well, at least when I look from what I saw last week until what I see now, I can see that for some of you, you were just not vibing at your best. You really weren't. But now, love it, Taurus. I love it. I love it. It is beautiful. There's balance between you and your divine counterpart. Whether you're with someone, whether you're moving into that energy where you maybe make a connection with someone, whatever happens right now, it is just beautiful. It is equal. It's an equal give and take. So what you give out is what comes back to you. And what can happen sometimes with you, Taurus, is that, you start a connection with someone. It starts off really, really beautiful. But then because of that beautiful, trusting nature that you have sometimes, and, kind of like seeing the best in everyone, sometimes you get yourself into very, iffy sort of situations, very, very sticky, that really doesn't do you all that well. But now, you can look forward to amazing, amazing things, especially when it comes to love, because you are ready for it. And if it resonates with you, if you're saying yes to that, I always say, place your hand on your heart, Taurus, take a nice deep breath and claim that for yourself. Let's see what it is that you might want to look out for. Those little jackals that can sort of like fuck up the vineyard. Let's see what those might be. If any of you are interested in learning to read the tarot, check out down below the link in the description. Oh, you want to see this? For my courses, there's also a free oracle card reading course. The thing that you want to look out for is the devil energy. And, there is that sort of Capricorn energy sometimes. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe you just got very strong Capricorn in your chart, But just since we're speaking about Capricorn, let's just speak about it because it's the energy that's coming up for you. So when you look at sort of like a zodiac wheel, like a zodiac chart, if you just basically look at the normal one, like the zodiac houses, starting with Aries all the way down to all around to Pisces, then Capricorn is sort of opposite Cancer, so it's a direct opposite. And Cancer is a very emotional sign, but they keep all the emotions inside typically. Capricorn is also a very emotional sign. They're just very, where Cancer is very sort of like, inner reflecting of the energy. Capricorn is very sort of outer reflecting of that energy. And a lot of times people will think that because of that, that Capricorn doesn't actually care. You know, like these hard people that don't deal with any emotions, but really that is not true. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because what I do see here for you, Taurus, and maybe you want to look at the Capricorn reading as well, but the reason why I'm bringing this up for you is because I feel that some of you, you're not really seeing your own power. You know, you're not really seeing your own strength. There are some things that you are still dealing with here when it comes to love. It seems like it's, you know, sort of difficult to trust for some of you. But the beautiful thing that I'm picking up here, Taurus, is that you are ready for love. And just because you are busy healing, and just because you are busy releasing certain energies and realigning, you know, to sort of like a higher vibe of energy, doesn't mean that you're not ready for love. It just means like any other person on this planet, you know, you are dealing with some stuff. But just because, you know, you're dealing with some stuff doesn't mean that you're not ready for love. Because I do feel that for some of you, there might be a sense where you feel like, I can't be open to love, or I shouldn't be open to love until, you know, I've dealt with X, Y, and Z. But you can deal with X, Y, and Z as well as be open to beautiful love. So don't let a good thing pass you by, okay? Don't let a good thing pass you by. Let's see. Because for some of you, I feel that you've made, or you're about to make, you're in this energy of making this perfect connection with this perfect person. Like I kid you not. Perfect connection, perfect person. Tick, tick, tick. Every box is ticked. Yay, you know. There's some balloons and champagne type of vibe. Beautiful stuff. Really, really beautiful. Amazing like a field of daisies. But for some of you, there is still a sense of maybe feeling that you're not good enough. And I feel that for some of you, you might be sharing a space with someone. So maybe you're married, you're living together, you're in a committed connection, relationship, and you know, your bags might secretly be packed. So maybe you've got like a bag packed and like behind all the other clothes. I kind of see like a closet, and then there's like clothes in front, like on a hanger, and then there's maybe like a weekend or like a half a weekend sort of bag that is packed and hidden behind all the other clothes, because you sort of want to get out of here like a thief in the night. No, unpack that bag, you know, or at least, you know, maybe say, well, before I leave, I'm going to give it like 10 days, 20 days, something like that. Because I feel that some of you, it's almost like you are about to jeopardize this really, really beautiful connection that you might have, and that's your fear talking over there. So just be careful of that. Remember that you are allowed to be afraid. As human beings, you know, we grow up and we are sort of conditioned that you shouldn't be scared and you should always know what to do and you should always be this titan. No, you are human. We have gone through a lot of stuff in this last couple of years. You are allowed to you know, to not feel your best, but, you know, don't miss out on a good thing because of fear, okay? Let's see what we've got in your energy, beautiful Taurus. So we're going to take a look at your recent past, current energy, immediate future. And let's see what we have. Let me know in the comments what's going on. I want to know. You know, as that beautiful song goes, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. And I know you can show me. Allow yourself to be loved unconditionally. That's really the big thing coming out. And unconditionally means that you don't always have to be this trippy happy butterfly that's always in control of everything. Allow yourself to be loved unconditionally. Allow someone else to show to you, not just in theory, but in experience, in practice, that you can be loved even if you're not according to you at your best, okay? All right. You're overcoming big things here. Look at page of 1. So some of you, you're considering this love. You're considering this amazing love. You're considering this, you know, beautiful, beautiful energy. And if not, why not? You know? In a world that gives us so many reasons to sort of trip and be off par, let the good times flow, at least when it comes to love. You are worthy of it. So in the recent past energy, you got the 9 of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? And 9 energy really, in numerology, 9 is the end of a cycle. And this 9 energy is the energy of hope. You know, it's the energy of your dreams having come true. You know, quick changes, quick improvements. So maybe some of you met someone, or you just saw someone in a way almost like for who they are, maybe for the first time or something like that. And it's a little scary. And you know what? It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be scared. In a world where love, we are programmed that love is such a conditional thing. When you come across the real McCoy, it can be a scary thing. You know, it really, really can. In your current space, you've got the 5 of Swords, the King of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. Okay? So this is all about mind energy. It's about accepting. It's about, how do I say this? Don't recreate what you already healed from, what you already grew through, you know, what you already sort of like, it feels like there's some doubt that's creeping. I don't know if you're having a trippy situation with someone else, but it feels like someone challenged you. And I even feel like, you know, it doesn't have to be love. It could be maybe your kid's kindergarten teacher or something like that, you know. That's like got you like really hot under the collar, like, you know, all steam coming out like a cartoon character. But you know what? There's, before you may, you know, I feel that for some of you, and maybe this is where this big thing coming in, where you might feel that, you know, now it's not the best time for you for love and stuff like that, because you still have things to deal with. I feel that somebody really pissed on your battery. Like, you may have thought that you got everything together and you are where you're meant to be, and, you know, you're all spiritual and flowing or balanced and whatever, and then this one instant happened and you were like, oh, dragon breath. But you know what, that's okay, because, you know, as I always like to share in my teachings is that, you know, in order to really say yes to anything, in order to really embrace your power, you need to also understand what your no's are. So in order to really understand your yeses, you also need to understand what your no's are. And sometimes we don't realize that you haven't fully dealt with something yet, and you're getting the opportunity to deal with it now. So it's like a blessing in disguise, basically, you know. So if you were in that space where you did get a bit aggro about things, you know, don't wreck yourself over the coals about that. It just shows you that, okay, so I still need to deal with that. You know, I still have that sabotage going on. I still have that pain going on. I thought I dealt with that. I thought I was over that, but evidently not. And which means you cannot deal with it. Okay? There's more than enough people and energies and situations and whatever in the world that want to sort of stomp you down. Don't do it to yourself. Okay? And especially when it comes to love, because for some of you, you may have been all on board with this connection, and now you go like, oh, look at who I am now, I'm such a horrible person, I'm not deserving of love. No. You are fully worthy of it. Okay? Energy going forward, you want to look out for this. I picked this up in the Virgo reading as well. The 8 of Wands, the star energy, Aquarius energy there with the star and the 7 of Cups. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. Maybe you've got strong Aquarius in your chart. There's a free link in the description for your free natal chart. Check it out. Because I feel that for some of you, you're going forward and you really, really, really want to look at this, Taurus. You're going forward and there's a sense of, you know, this is wrong with me, that is wrong with me, I still need to do this. It's almost like making excuses for a very good thing here for yourself. You are fully deserving of love. The universe is smiling down on this connection. Be mindful of overcompensation. Okay? Be mindful. You know, let me put it to you like this. So when we really like someone and we want to make it work with someone, it's very easy to go into that space where you bend yourself just a little bit. So you don't like fully compromise who you are, but you know, just a little bit, like a little pebble that you throw into the river. It's not going to make a big difference to the flow and, you know, and to the volume and to the waves and whatever. It's just a little ripple. But then imagine as you go by, every time you just throw in a little pebble and a little pebble and a little pebble. Before you know it, there's a whole truckload of pebbles in that river. Very different story now. So be careful of that. Okay? You are worthy of love. You are good enough. You are born worthy. As human beings, you are enough, you are born good enough, and you are always going to be good enough. Okay? You want to remember that. Let's see what has the universe got for you. I just want some of you to be aware of the fact also that, you know, that mindset of not feeling that you are good enough could actually lead to you attracting an energy that will confirm that for you. So be careful of that, my beauties, okay? So, universe, 10 of Pentacles, there we go, 5 of Swords, there we go. You know, remember we had the 5 of Swords already. So, it's a double confirmation for you, really. As well as the 9 of Cups. We had the 9 of Cups as well. Yeah, there we go. You know, we had the 9 of Cups as well. So, and the beautiful recent past energy in the 9 of Pentacles going to the 10 of Pentacles now, and the 10 of Swords energy going into the 10 of Pentacles. So that's really, really great. This is really, really great. Like you know, like really, really amazing. So the time is right for love now. Remember, the one thing that you want to be careful of and the one thing that you want to look out for, Taurus, is that you don't want to go in there with, is this person mess with me? I'm going to show them who I am. No, 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 no. You have grown from your past. You've healed from your past. That past connection, that situation, whatever happened there, it served a valuable purpose in really showing to you a lot of the things that are not for you, that are not acceptable for you. But now it's time for you to really grow, you know, into something new. There's something beautiful, not on the right, like not even on the horizon. Like you can see it clearly. You can see the outline of a feature, so to speak. And if you've been feeling it, you've been dreaming it, you know, it is not your imagination. Now is the ideal time for you for absolutely perfect love, and so it is. Okay. If that resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, my beautiful Taurus. I've got a reading for you every week. And from my heart, namaste, love and light. Wishing you all the best. Bye.